What's going on, beautiful people? It is Wednesday, February 3rd, 2021, man. Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome back. Glad you made it. It's Wednesday, it's hump day, we're halfway through the week, and yeah, man, a ton of things are happening. I hope you guys have all been safe and sound so far. And buckle up, man. It's another ride. We're going to probably go for half an hour today, you guys. Alright? We're just going to talk, shoot the shit, have some fun, get some laughs, get some jokes, and I'll get you out of here in no time. Don't worry about it. Man, oh man, where do I want to begin? I want to begin with a personal story, you guys, because I totally forgot to mention this over the weekend and made me laugh a little bit, made me scared a little bit, but here it is, man, here it is. I think it was Saturday, or it was Sunday morning. Sunday morning, I got up 7:30, about to do my thing, wash my hands, brush my teeth, do my early morning exercise, and I do that, and I'm about to make my breakfast, right? I'm in the kitchen, prepping my peaches and cream oatmeal, and I hear a knock on the door. Goes like, knock, knock. Have a look through my little peephole, and it's a police officer, dude, waiting outside, and I'm like, how may I help you? They're like, we'd like to speak with you. I'm like, in regards to what? And they said, in regards to your neighbor, dude. Automatically, this is the thing, man, this is, I told him, wait for a second, I'm gonna go get a mask, put on a mask before I open the door. But the thing is, man, I don't know about you guys, but just like interacting with cops, even if you've done like nothing, even if it has nothing to do with you, it just, I don't know, it makes me nervous, dude. I got so nervous for some reason. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, hide the coke, hide the drugs, hide the guns, get the kids, tell the wifey to like jump out the window. Then I'm like realizing I don't have a wife, I don't have drugs to flush down the toilet, I don't own guns. What am I worried about? But my asshole was sweating, dude. I got wet, and I was just like feeling nervous for some reason. Open the door, cop standing outside with his uniform. He's got his little gat to the side, ready to go. But luckily none of that went down. So I'm like, how may I help you? And he's like, yeah, just we're looking to ask a few questions about one of your neighbors. And that was it, man. It had nothing to do with me, but I just like that. And they were super nice. They just wanted to give some assistance. Apparently one of my neighbors called for some help, so they wanted to just, come by, get some info. And that's the thing, man. Opened it, but it just made me so nervous. It was like one guy who approached me. There was another guy standing at the end of the hallway waiting to like speak with the neighbors. And there was a few other cops that I couldn't see around the corner near the elevator. But it was alarming. It was one of those things that, you wake up to, and it's just like, man, it gave me a lot of stress in the morning for some reason. It had nothing to do with me, but just seeing cops with the guns, and I'm like, is there a better way, like if it's, whatever, if somebody calls 911 and they need assistance for whatever reason, we all need assistance sometimes here and there. I wonder if we can, I don't know, that's the thing, when talks and discussions of like defunding the police come about, that makes no sense, you guys. Like, these guys want to come out and help, and they stood outside trying to help my neighbor for like about an hour or two, and that's the thing, man. You realize how dependent we are on each other's services and essential services, but I'm just wondering if there's a better way to like fund the police, and maybe branch off, maybe give them another, I don't know, maybe within that unit, give them another unit that sometimes you'd call 911. Maybe you necessarily don't need somebody showing up with a gun at your door. And, I'm just like a regular average dude doing my thing, but imagine you're going through something traumatic and you actually need assistance, but maybe you don't need, it's so hard to figure out. I don't know what the balance is, but mind you, I think everything worked out, everybody's fine and dandy, but my asshole was sweating, dude. I don't know why I got so nervous. I'm like, oh shit, did I, like, you immediately, whenever like a cop wants to talk to you, immediately in my mind, I'm like, did I do something wrong? Did I like speed the other day? Is this in regard to like a parking ticket? What is this, you guys? What is this? And just freaking out for no good reason. But whatever, man, it is what it is. They did their job, and I'm just wondering, yeah, if they could maybe have a branch of the police where they don't necessarily carry guns when they're not, like, if you just attend to a house call, let's say, I don't know, anything that doesn't regard like violence. If you're calling and your life's not in danger, do you need somebody with a gun? I don't know, questions to be asked. At the same time, like, that's not to say that cops shouldn't carry guns, because I don't know if you guys have been noticing or not, but here in the city, man, Toronto, yo, I know a couple of summers ago we had the summer heat, but right now it's winter time, it's cold, there are no jobs outside, people are under lockdown, a lot of gang violence going on, you guys. Just a lot of like tow truck drivers having gang wars, turf wars. I hear about the shootings. And a lot of stuff happening around the city, and I don't like. Oh, it's tough, man. It's tough. My heart goes out. Whoever's like struggling out there, and that's for the most part like all of us. I don't know who's not struggling, dude. But hang in there, and we'll get together. We'll get through this, and there's light at the end of the tunnel. That's what I want to tell you guys. You know what I mean? We all got each other's backs. That's the important thing, you know. Communities coming together, people coming together, working together, helping together, and you know, just assisting each other to be uplifted in whatever way we can, right? But man, I've not been that nervous in a long time, for no good reason too. It's just like I was tripping, dude. I was tripping in the morning. What can I tell you? Moving on from personal stuff. Been kind of having an eye out on what's going on in Myanmar, dude. It's hard to figure out when you're an outsider and you're trying to read, because like these guys are going through a coup right now. Their leader's been, you know, detained. The military took over, and I'm just trying to read back a little bit on their history, try to figure out what the beef is about. So the country's apparently like somewhat divided in terms of like I guess maybe it's sectarian divides or religious divides, whatever you want to call it, but there's a good Muslim population there, and there's a good Buddhist population there, if I'm not mistaken. Again, please don't like bum rush me with your facts. I don't know much, but I do know they're going through a coup, and it's just crazy. It's I'm reading some articles indicating that the people were not up for the coup. They're not down with the coup. So why did they have a coup? Who's behind it? And yeah, man, I mean, at the end of the day, that's the thing. Like, you read things and like people are beefing about like religion and like sects and ideology. And it's like, just can't we all just get along? Aren't times hard enough, you guys? Isn't it just nice to have options? Like, whatever, man. If you want to practice whatever you want to practice, you do it your way. If you don't want to practice that thing, you want to practice another thing, you do you, boo. But man, it's just like governments for some reason want to like always pick one side and like favor them, and you know, make outcasts of others and marginalize others, so you end up pitting people against each other, and like it gets divided, and it's just ridiculous. Everybody should be able to practice whatever they want, whatever they don't want, whether it's religious beliefs, whether it's a profession that you want to pursue, whether it's whatever it is, man, as long as you're not hurting anybody. That's the thing. I don't get it. Like, a coup right now is, my heart goes out to the average everyday person that's just like, you know, having a difficult time making ends meet, and now they got like a coup d'etat in their country to deal with, dude. That's a shitty situation. I hope that you guys find a proper resolution. I don't know why you guys had a coup d'etat. I mean, yeah, it's kind of unclear to me. The opposition, that was the military, came in, detained the leader because they had some doubts over the election. But I mean, like, is that the way to go? I mean, every election's, you should definitely have an eye out on the elections, any region that it's going down. I mean, there's always going to be a level of fraudulent behavior, there's always going to be a margin of error, but to just like overthrow a country, I don't know, man, weird shit. Yo, you know what's a fun video you guys should check out? You guys should check out this video by Boston Dynamics, dude. You guys should check out this video by Boston Dynamics and the robots, dude. Maybe I'll go ahead and like, I forget the name of the link. I'll have to double check, and maybe I'll write it in the description of this video so you guys can check it out. But essentially, Boston Dynamics, these guys are developing robots, dude, and they're fucking wicked. I'm sure you guys have seen some of these, the ones that kind of look like doggies, and they're jumping and doing tricks, but now they're advanced. They're skipping rope, bro. They're getting exercise. They're solving problems, bro. One of them was digging a hole, planting little fucking plants. I mean, they're gardening. They're exercising. One of them was opening a door, dude, by itself. It's so peculiar and weird to watch this thing. It's kind of cute, kind of scary. It looks like as if you were to, like, you know, it looks like your dog without the meat bot on top. It just looks like a skeleton of your dog, like, doing it. It's so trippy to watch this thing, because right now their movements are like super slow, like one at a time, limbs moving very slow, but they've got it down to the point where they can, like, grab something very delicate, you know, delicate as a plant, and dig a hole, plant that bad boy, and just, like, walk off as if nothing happened. I wasn't here, dude. Nothing to see here, bruh. You know, just in and out. No fingerprints. So they're here, dude. I mean, it's exciting to watch, but at the same time, like, going back to other videos and other topics that I've talked about, like tech, artificial intelligence, robots, and I'm not an expert in any of these things, but man, they're here and they're moving fast, bro. They're taking over the jobs, baby. I mean, what else is there left to do after these guys are out and about opening doors, planting trees, cooking meals? Like, what are we gonna do? So I don't know, man. Do something. Grab I don't know. Start your own fucking podcast. There's nothing else left. I mean, like, it's crazy. These guys are really good at it, and like I said, it's emerging. They're just releasing these videos online, and they've been working on it for some, man, it's just within this time span, guys, within 10 years we're gonna go through some major level, like, automation of things, man. I really don't see a point of, like, us doing, I'm sure it's not gonna be, like, equally distributed everywhere, you know what I mean? We'll probably in the core countries get the first batch, and then eventually it's gonna, I guess, take off in periphery countries as well. I don't know how it's gonna work, man, but we do need to get talking about how we're gonna be dealing with these bad boys and bad gals. You know what I'm saying? Them robots, dude. How do we treat them? I know I joked about, like, pimping them out, but they probably wouldn't like that, especially if they're sentient in a couple of years or a few years, dude. You don't want to piss off the robots. I mean, they're nice. They'll open their, like, one part was, oh man, it was trippy, dude. One of the robots, like, it was just, like, demonstrating the strength level it has. It was dragging a block of cement. I'm gonna find the link. I'm gonna attach it to this video somehow, because I want you guys to check it out. Again, it's Boston Dynamics. Hold on, let me just quickly, you know what? Why am I rushing you guys? I'm just gonna give you the title right now instead of waiting on it. Bear with me a few seconds here. Okay, go on YouTube, punch in Boston Dynamics, and look for the one with the title Spot's Got an Arm. Again, that's Boston Dynamics on YouTube. Check out the video Spot's Got an Arm. Okay, it's like 2 minutes long. Just watch what it does. It is cute, scary, and we need to be talking about these guys, man, because they're going to be coming around, and, you know, one day they'll be shoveling a little hole for the plant. Next thing you know, they're dragging your ass out of your home in, you know, in events that you happen to, like, have something to say against the government. If you want to criticize anything, next thing you know, you're just being dragged by a little fucking robot against your will. Not saying it's gonna happen right now, but it could happen. It could happen very easily. I mean, just go check out that cement block and just picture yourself being dragged on the ground for whatever the fuck reason. You know what I mean? Like, ugh. Somebody's gotta think about the morals and ethics of how we're gonna be using these technologies in the coming years. And what the fuck is happening with jobs, bro? Seriously. I mean, manufacturing's out the window. These guys are fucking boxing things, making little screws, cutting, like, and they've been around for some time. This is not new, you guys, but it's coming. Like, it's coming next level generation of robots and AI, and man, we're close to that, I guess, point of merging with them really on another level. Symbiosis, is that what it is? When we just become one with the machines? Fuck, bro, I don't know if I'm like ready to like let go of my body. Because believe it or not, despite the fact that it's not perfect, I do love my body, bro. And I hope you guys love your bods too. They're really unique. They're special. You should take care of them to the best of your ability, and also have fun with your meat bods. Because yeah, man, a few generations from now, I think meat bods are gonna be just a thing of the past when kids are gonna be looking from their. Yeah, man, I don't even know what's happening with these kids. We're basically like making them in petri dishes right now, picking and choosing hair colors, eliminating diseases that we don't want, which is I guess good to a certain degree. We've always been doing that with medicine, right? Trying to fight illness, try to fight disease, essentially trying to aim for longevity and immortality in some sense. But man, it's just like, you just want to be ahead of these things so they don't get ahead of you. Overall, I'm a very optimistic person. Like, I think we'll have these robotics come in and take over a lot of jobs in the next 5 to 10 years, but we'll have other jobs. I'm not worried about that. I do laugh about it. I'm like, where are the jobs? We're not going to have as many probably, like any job that's involving like manual labor, we're not going to have as much as that, I'm thinking. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we'll still have to, we still do need the peeps, because at the end of the day, especially because everything's like moving online, dude, for whatever reason, especially like folks in tech and now I guess I'm kind of involved in that aspect as well. I'm not like very tech savvy myself, but my work is dependent on technology, right? I need to be able to communicate with you guys. I need to be able to tickle your brains from afar, and I need the internets to be working all the time with the Googles and the Amazons doing their thing. But what happens if for whatever reason the internet were to be just shut off? What happens then? And I'm not talking like a little tiny short disturbance, like a little power outage is fine, but what happens if for whatever reason we somehow have trouble with the internet? If it goes down, is that a thing? Should I be concerned about that? Should any of us be especially because like we don't have anything, dude, like in terms of like physical, like ownership of like properties, again, like there's always been a battle of that, like property disappearing, the means to which you produce your products, the means of production's always been reduced to just, minimal physical labor for somebody else's big corporation. The individual worker really doesn't have that much attachment to the things they make. So, I don't know where I was going with that, but, yeah, I mean, it's tough because like people got to survive now. I mean, like it's great that we've got the tech and everything that's coming out, but people do need to survive right now, and it's tough. I was reading another article this morning, and I believe on February 11th here in Toronto, a lot of business owners are gonna be opening their businesses in defiance of the lockdowns, and they're willing to go ahead and take the charges or tickets that come along with it, but they're gonna operate their businesses as per usual. Because people are starving, people are dying, people are having issues in terms of like dealing with their mental health. That's, a lot of things are just interconnected, and we can't just put this one. I'm not condoning anything. I'm not encouraging anybody to go open their businesses. I'm not encouraging anybody to not open their businesses. I'm not telling you to do what I'm telling you to do, whatever, because at the end of the day, you're responsible for your life, man. You're responsible for how much do we want the government to be involved? And at the same time, how much does the government want to be involved in our lives? How much do you want to baby the public in terms of like cocooning them and like trying to protect them from? I think we should start thinking rationally, you guys. And like it doesn't take much. Honestly, I think by now we got it down. I think here's the thing, let's break it down. If you're overweight and if you're obese, you should be doing something to reduce that. If you have trouble breathing, any respiratory problems, you should be doing something to assist that. If you're an elderly civilian, you should always be mindful, regardless whether COVID is around or not. You know what I mean? Everybody in North America should be taking, and other places too, accordingly, you should always take your vitamins. But like things that help us here in Canada and the US, take vitamin D, you guys. Take some sort of vitamin. Everybody needs. I've been doing it forever just because like I've always been in the gym. I'm always working out. I always take my vitamins, and it makes a huge difference in your long-term health. And I'm not the healthiest dude. I've still got my vices, bruh. But I like to, again, keep everything balanced. You know what I mean? Everything gooch, everything so-so. But yeah, man, I wonder what's going to happen on February 11th. If these guys are going to open up, I don't know what's going to happen. Further down the line, I don't know. I mean, are we going to get different variants of this thing? I was talking to family members in the UK. They're saying, they're getting new variants. There's a South African variant now. Like, there's so many things. So what are we going to do? Are we going to just shut down everything? Like, if we're going to shut down, let's just, like, close everything, stop the bills from coming in, put a stop on rent, put a stop on mortgages or something. Or if we're not going to do that, then we do need to realize that people need to make money. And here's the thing. When I talk about these things, guys, like, it gets, we can't throw out the baby with the bathwater. A lot of people, here's the thing. I've talked about money, and I think it's redundant. It's basically like a means of us just, like, trading shit right now, but it's lost its value. But at the same time, we do need some sort of way to, like, conduct commerce and basically have interactions, right? Nothing comes free, obviously, but we do need to find a better way to adjust economically so we don't keep on repeating the same things. Because right now, I'm not an expert, but I believe the stock market is on its way to some sort of a crash in the near future, just because realistically, if you look at the past 9 months, 10 months, globally, we've halted all sorts of major productions and commerce and business, so there's no real value or money or anything being produced right now. Everything's just like minimal movement within every locality and region. So if there's not been any production and any value for 9 or 10 months going into a year, if it's going to be extending any more than this, we're definitely going to have a stock market crash. We're definitely going to see some sort of a bubble crash in terms of the housing market, because that's all anybody's got left at this point. Everybody's got no money. Maybe they're sitting on some sort of a mortgage that they have, or everybody's having a difficult time is what I'm trying to say. Whether you're a homeowner, whether you're renting, whether you're a business owner, whether you're working within an organization, so that's the thing. Somehow we need to find a way to fix this gap, because we've realized at this point that each individual person that you see on the streets doing anything, everybody's an essential worker. But for some reason, we don't reward the essential workers properly, yet we have our idols and celebrities who are making millions and millions of dollars sometimes doing whatever task it is, whether it's sports or entertainment, and it's cool, man. Get yours. I believe that's the thing. I think that I believe in capitalism, but I believe in ethical capitalism. Like, why don't school teachers make a little bit more money? Why don't police officers make a little bit more money? Why don't firefighters make a little bit more money? You know what I mean? Why don't chefs, anybody who's in the crafts or whatever, like construction, where everybody, and why do things cost so much money? I'm not saying, here's the thing, next thing you know, don't just raise the minimum wage and then inflate the prices of everything, so we're just back to repeat. But you know what I mean? And everything should be done in relation to each other. There shouldn't be such a significant gap between people's wages and the cost of living, is all I'm saying. Enough of that mumbo jumbo. You guys know what I'm talking about. Man. Guys, I wanted to talk about something with you guys. It's a little bit personal, and I've been kind of pussyfooting around the idea of how to talk to you guys. Here's the thing, man. Recently, mentioned this before. I don't want to talk too much about my. I guess no. That's the thing. I have to talk about everything with you guys. It is what it is. That's the whole point of this podcasting, is to be honest, try to find fun and humor in life. And part of my life right now for the past couple of months has been involving, I've been seeing this nice lady, my lady friend. I can't call her my girlfriend, because girlfriend's weird to me. It's not weird, but it sounds, because I'm 31, she's 30. She's not a girl, and I don't, that'd be weird, dude. Fucking perps. Date somebody around your own age or something. I don't know, but point that I'm trying to make is, it's been a very beneficial and healthy relationship. I don't even know, like it's going good. I wanted to share that with you guys. But what I wanted to share with you guys, I'm not gonna be like, I don't like posting too much about personal relationships and stuff. You'll never see me posting like mad pictures of anybody who I'm with or anything like that, because I think there's still a certain level of like privacy we can keep. And mind you, my relationship, whatever form it's in right now, it's at like the early stages. But the thing that I want to talk to you guys, it's been helping me to like open myself up again, give somebody a chance to open up and like form some sort of a bond, dude. It's really neat. And if you've been kind of contemplating, if you've been, you know, cooped up, if you're single out there or whatever, if you've been thinking about maybe getting a lady friend or a man friend or a girlfriend or a boyfriend, do it up, man. Do it up. It's nice. It's good to, you know, give some sort of love, receive some sort of love, and just like you learn and grow. It's a good experience, and I encourage everybody to, you know, find somebody. It's nice. It's being alone's cool too. Take some time if you need it, but that's what I've done in the past when I had some time to myself. And right now I'm at a good stage. But the thing that I really wanted to focus on, man, my lady friend has this very cute cat, okay? And man, this cat's a character. He's all black, right? And I was just like thinking, like, what is this cat that I get there? Like, I've never had a cat as a pet. When I was growing up, I had 2 dogs. But cats are cool, dude. This cat's just like chilling. But I'm wondering, like, what do they do when we're outside the home, man? Do they always just like, because they're smart and intelligent, right? They're smart, intelligent. Wonder what they're up to. I just imagine this cat, like, whenever my lady friend's out of her home, this cat's probably just like throwing a party, dude. This cat doesn't like, he's so smooth, dude. He's so smooth and cool. He's all black, got these beautiful eyes, and fucking magical, bro. I just imagine this cat throwing parties and, like, you know, smoking a little bit of shisha, hitting up a little bowl, having a couple of beers, and then as soon as somebody's about to come home, you know, we'd probably like whip out some Febreze, spray that Febreze, and then you open the door and they're just like stretching. They're like, what, me? Nothing to see here. Yeah, I've just been sleeping all day. It's so nice that you're home. He's so mellow and chill, but he looks like he's like, you know, he gets down, dude. He gets down like James Brown. He likes to party, I can tell. I can tell that cat likes to party, bro. In the beginning, like, he was kind of like protective, kind of being like a little tiny like cock block. When I'd visit him, want to sit beside my lady friend, he'd kind of like come and like scooch his little butt and just like get in there, either asking for a little love himself or just like be like, yo, better watch out, dude. I'm like, hey man, I'm watching out. Got nothing but respect. But that's what it is, dude. That's what it is. Fucking animals are great. I've contemplated getting cats. My life's too busy. I don't have time to attend to any pets right now. Maybe later down the line I'll get something. But at the same time, I do believe if animals are cool, and I've had pets, but now that I don't and I've not had any, I don't know. I'll just enjoy animals when they come into my life, whether it's out in nature or through other means. But yeah, right now, pets for me, I like to see them and all, but ownership, not ready. Man. I wonder what they do. I mean, they just like, every time you look at them, they're like just chilling, man. They're not, it seems like they're not up to much, but I bet these guys, because I've heard this cat, and I don't want to give out his name. Maybe he's got like social media accounts. I don't want to like, you know, out him or anything, but apparently he likes to party with other cats, dude. They're so cute, man. They're so cute. I love animals. Yo, it's been a blessing and a privilege to come talk to you guys every week. Thank you for coming and checking out these videos, man. Go ahead and like it on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Feel free to leave any comments, dude. And also go ahead and check out Rob Sadri on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe right over there as well. What happens on YouTube right now, you'll get the full-length videos instead of the little segments that you see on Instagram. Check it out on both websites. It doesn't matter, or both platforms. Share with everybody you know, talk about it, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Love y'all. Talk to you soon. Peace out.